Oh, they're brilliant people. So today I want to ask you a very important question, which is your loyalty toxic? So loyalty is when we hang on to something even when it's not working for us. So that something could be a person, an idea, a job. Now, what has that got to do with intuition? Well, intuition is about realizing what it is that we want to create. And even though our intuition is working for us, sometimes it doesn't come about in quite the way that we expect it to. So paradoxically, sometimes when we're hanging on to our ideas, it actually stops us from hearing our intuition about how to go about each step. So there are three things to watch out for to know whether your loyalty, is toxic, whether you're hanging on to something really when it's not a good idea to be hanging on to it. So the first is the exchange that you have. So whether it's an idea or a person, are you putting more into that than what you're getting out? Now, I might, I'm hearing you say, yes, but when I'm working for something that's really big, I may not get something out of it with every step. Well, yes and no. Remember that your intuition is connected very much to you being who you really are. And so even though you might be putting a lot of effort into what you're doing, you're putting energy and passion, well, you want to be getting some joy out of it, some inspiration, something that actually fills you up inside, because that tells you that you are on track to becoming more of who you really are. So that is the first thing, is that when we are following our intuition, it will be feeding us on the inside, even if we are putting a lot of effort into creating what it is that we want to create. Which, of course, is the second thing, which is that when our idea is working for us, it actually increases our connection to who we really are. It makes it easier for us to hear ourselves, to hear who we really are. Whereas when our loyalty is toxic, not only does it not give us anything back for our effort, but it's actually costing us in the way that it's making us harder for us to connect to who we really are. And the third way to consider whether or not your loyalty to your idea or the relationship is working for you is that this effort, think of it like some kind of personal gym. It's gym for personal growth. So sure, when we're getting fit, we expend a lot of effort and sometimes it's a little bit painful, but we get so much increased strength out of it that we're getting gain, we're growing and we're getting stronger day by day. Well, with your intuition, with your loyalty, you should also be getting that day by day. Your capacity to feel stronger in yourself, to actually be able to deal with your life in a more robust way, that should be growing day by day. And if that isn't happening, well, you might want to think about, do I need to hold on to this idea? Do I need to tweak it? So maybe go about creating it in a bit of a different way, be a little bit more flexible with it? Or do I need to abandon it altogether? Because sometimes, even with our intuition, sometimes, what might have served us in the past may no longer be serving us now. And if we're holding on to it for too long, then even the best things may no longer work for us and we may be holding on to toxic loyalty. So don't do that, because it's not really going to help you be the brilliant person that you are. And of course, that's what this is all about. So until next time, remember that you're brilliant.